Good morning, guys. This is Arun, and today I wanted to make a um, very short video on some of the useful resources available for um, people who are working on Oracle Cloud. um, so I've been working on Oracle Cloud for close to 2 years now. And when I first started out, there was like very few resources available, or even not aware of the resources available out there. So it was difficult for us to find, I know, solutions if we faced issues. Um, so I put together this document, and I'll walk you through different useful resources available out there. So the first thing you know uh, available out there is the Oracle Enterprise Repository. In short, it is called as OER. So let's take a look at OER. So what you have to do is Fusion Apps. So go to fusionapps.oer.oracle.com, and it's going to take you to this web page. Um, and once you're on this page, you can see that it is categorized or divided based on the different offerings. So you have sales, human resources, financials, procurement, PPM, which is project and portfolio management, supply chain management, etc. I've mostly worked on financials, so for this video, I'll take example of financial modules. So you can go to a specific offering to see the various subcategories available for that particular offering. So let me click on financials, and you can see that the offering, when you go into a particular offering, it is subdivided or subcategorized into different content and file-based data import, reports, roles, tables and views, etc. And you can also see that there are different versions available. So if you want to see resources for a particular version, you can click on that version, link to that version, and go to that particular repository. So the latest release is release 11. So um, for this example, let's look at file-based data import release 11 financials. All right, so it's going to open up a new page, and at the bottom of the page you can see a section called development. You have various links to various resources, but let's click on file-based data import for financials cloud. Okay, this page you have various links you can navigate through and learn a little bit more about file-based data import and how it works, etc. But let's go into file-based data imports. This lists the various file-based data import templates available for financials. Now, let's take a very simple example. Let me go into journal import. All right, this page gives you details about the journal import template. Now it's going to give you the UCM account, FinJournal import, and this is where you will be uploading your file into UCM. This is your journal import template. This is what you'll be using to enter the data and generate the CSV files. This is your control file. So if you want to take a look at which table the data is getting loaded and what are the different columns and how the data is getting loaded, you can take a look at the control file. So if you know SQL loader, you should be familiar with control file. So, and you also have the scheduled job that needs to be run to import the data. So schedule process, import journals, and table SQL interface. So this gives a lot of information about file-based data import, different templates. And if you want to download the template, just right-click on the link, and you can download the template. So to save link us, and you can download the template. All right, let me close this out, and I'll talk a little more about the different other contents available in OER. So this is one way of getting into OER, and you can obviously take a look at the other templates available out there and the other resources available out there. So I can obviously go into reports. I can obviously go into roles, tables and views, flex fields. Obviously, you don't have any link to that, but there is documentation available out there. So I'll show you on that. Show you that in the next slide. All right. The next way for you to get there is type docs.oracle.com, and since we are looking for cloud documentation, click on cloud, and we are going into applications. All right, this page you can see it is again categorized, by offerings. You have sales, CPQ, EPM, which is planning and budgeting, those kind of things. ERP, which is financials, procurement, human capital management, supply chain management, etc. So let's go into financials. Okay, this page talks about the most latest release, which is release 11. Can get more about get to know more about how to subscribe, how to activate a service, how to manage and monitor services, etc. You can also go to the previous releases, so release 10 and 9. If you want to take a look at the documentation for that, you can click on that. But for our video, let's take a look at the navigation to the left of the page. So we have, obviously we have a lot of links, but let's take a look first at books. All right, so once you're on this page, I just want to quickly let you know that if you scroll all the way down to the page, you will come to this section, which we already saw earlier from OER. This is where it takes you. But this page has a lot of information out there. So the content is divided or categorized based on the user audience. So if you're an implementation user, you have all these documents available. If you're an end user or a business user, you have all these documents available. It talks about how to use assets, how to use SPay Studio, how to use GL. If you're an administrator, you have again a lot of documents available for customization, security, and obviously development. So this gives you a lot of very useful information, and you'll be surprised. Let's take a look at using general ledger. Let me right click and open in a new tab. All right, I just wanted to walk you through how what it covers. It covers journals, intercompany transactions, accounting period, financial reporting and analysis, and budget. So for end user, this gives a lot of useful information, and obviously you can utilize this for training the business users as well. And all right, that's about documentation. Click on videos. Go into videos, you'll see a lot of useful videos out there. Let's see, let's take one. All right. All right, create an invoice in a spreadsheet. So how do you create an invoice in a spreadsheet? Right click, open a new tab. All right. This is a video directly from Oracle, and it takes you through how to create an invoice from a spreadsheet. So as you can see, OER and docs.oracle.com has a lot of useful information and resources available for you. You can obviously go to these links and take a look at it. This is a lot. All right. The next is support.oracle.com, which was previously known as Metalink. So you go to support.oracle.com. You have to log in and browse through different. You can search for different topics. The other one is community.oracle.com. So if we go to community.oracle.com. All right, community.oracle.com. So once you're here, obviously you can log in and take a look at different sections available out there. So you have one section for cloud computing. Let's go into cloud computing, and it is again subdivided into different categories. So your Oracle Cloud. If you have general questions, you can come here, software as a service. Let's take a look at software as a service. So yeah, you can browse through different documents available there. This is one other resource available for you. And next one is Oracle Customer Connect. So this one is very useful. This is, I think, a little less known resource out there, but this is a very useful resource. What it is it's a portal where you can connect with different users, developers, even Oracle employees, and you can take a look at different forums out there. So if I log in, once I log in, these are the different forums out there. You have CM, you have ERP, EPM, reports and analytics, etc., etc. One good thing about this is they list all the upcoming events from Oracle, so you can take a look at these, register for those, and these are all online and free for you. Let me go to, let's say, ERP forums and go to financials. All right, so you can see there customers post different questions. You can take a look at it. You can answer those questions, and if you have any questions, you can go to or navigate to a specific forum and ask your questions. Yeah, most probably you're going to get a reply pretty soon. So yeah, these are the different resources available for you. And again, in this, if you want to go into the events and see what are the different events available, you can do that. Resources available. Sometimes you want to know what is the release update, so you can click on release update. Take a look at all these resources. So these are some of the very useful resources available for you if you're working in Oracle Cloud. I do have a blog, so if you go to questforapps.com, I have a blog which talks about how to load external transactions, BI report in Oracle Cloud, the basics, and a few other things. Just started blogging on these things, but if you have questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the description, leave a comment in the video. I'll post all these links in the video description, and you can obviously connect with me in Twitter. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. I know this is my first video and I think it's a bit lengthy, but let me know your suggestions, and if you think there are other resources available that you guys use, please let me know. I'll try to include in my website. I try to update this document and probably post it in the website as well. Okay, thank you. You guys have a very wonderful day ahead.